Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackie and I love to do hauls, some makeup looks, some fashion inspo, some car vlogs. If that's something you'd be interested, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, join the fam. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. So I was getting ready and I was gonna spray myself to leave, but I went to Dollar Tree yesterday just to look around because I have been very into lemonade, which is TikTok kind of, but for some reason I'm getting a lot more skincare ads, vitamin ads, things like that. So they were showing a lot of dupes and I went looking at my Dollar Tree. I didn't really see anything, but I did pick up some stuff that I wanted to show you, and I'm just going to show you. So I have picked up this body wash. It's from Personal Care. This is in Sweet Peach and Nectar, and this smells like summer. So I have this in the coconut milk, I think it is, and I've really been enjoying it. It doesn't sud as much as the others, but you do feel like it cleans. Then I was watching someone, you know, there's people that do a double wash. You know, you wash your face, remove your makeup, then you do like a double cleanse. And they were saying about doing a double cleanse on the body. So they were showing this Dial soap. This is just the Advanced Clean Antibacterial Gold Hydro Clean. So I picked this bar up because I normally jump in the shower, I wash my hair while my hair is sitting. Like if I have, you know, I wash my hair and then I condition. I leave the conditioner on while I shave, while I, you know, wash the body, then I wash it all at once. But I don't double wash, you know. So I wanted to try the Dial soap, and I only bought one because I have dry skin and I feel like bar soap really dries my skin. So, you know, the girl was like, you use the Dial first, then you go in with your body soap to just perfume the body because this has no scent. So I was like, huh. You know, and my husband, he uses Ivory soap. Has no scent, no alcohol, nothing. And it's very drying on the skin. When I don't have body wash, I'll use the Dial. But I find it very drying. But I'm going to try the Dial to clean up and then go in with the body soap. So, I don't know. But, yeah, let me know if you do that. Do you use a bar soap first and then go in with a body wash? Or your body wash is your soap? Like, I found that very like, what? But if you do it to your face, why not do it to the body, you know? My eye has been watering nonstop. Then I picked up one of these mittens, and this is just a citrus infused exfoliating bath mitt. I love these in the summer, even in the winter. I love it because, again, my skin is dry and I feel like that really gets all the dead skin off. And then when I put on my oils and stuff, I feel so. I'm normally used to wearing the 2 gloves, you know, so I can do both sides or whatever. This one I would have to switch hands to do the opposite sides, but I'm gonna give it a try. There was a yellow one infused with something else, but I was like, yeah, let me just try this one. If it has like a nice clean scent, fine. But yeah, so I wanted to give this a try, and I didn't find, so I had picked this Glow Up toner in this watermelon scent, and this is so nice. I'm surprised how nice this is. So there's two other things. There's like a hydrating lotion, and I think like a scrub or something, I don't know, a makeup remover, something like that. The same. I did not find that, so I was like, eh. And the only reason I went was I needed to get more hangers. So I needed some hangers for some tops and stuff that is coming in. And then I was like, you know what, let me look around while I'm here, because everybody's talking about all these different things. So I ended up picking up this moisturizing body wash. It's from this Pro Silk Body. It's moisturizing body wash with natural extracts and essential oils. It's in the scent Watermelon Mojito, and this smells so nice. I smell the watermelon, I don't smell mojito, but it's so nice. Again, something that you're gonna get into that summer vibe with these kind of scents, you know. So when I saw this, and this is a polishing body and hair mist. It's watermelon and hyaluronic acid with vitamin E, soothes and refines texture. Looks like that. And this smells like watermelon. So I told you guys I'm trying not to put too much heat in my hair, let it grow nice and healthy. I did my curls this morning, so I'm trying to just, normally I only wash my hair once a week. When I do these kind of styles, I do wash my hair twice, because I use a lot of hairspray. A lot of this crunch is hairspray, because my hair is naturally straight. It's not going to hold a curl. But sometimes when I'm curling, I feel like it's burning. So I figured, let me add a little bit of a scent to it. Tomorrow I'll just, you know, pin it all back and whatever, do a little jewelry in the hair to prolong it from having to wash it and, you know, drying out my scalp. I did cut it again. As you can see, all the canas, I gotta dye it again. But stuff like this, you know, even though the hairspray has a nice scent, like the spray that I'm using has a nice scent, but sometimes you can not smell sweat. But personally, I know that it's getting hot and I can feel like my hair is sweating in here. I'd rather just spray it than have to wash it and dry out my hair, because once a week I'll wash it. The second day I'll use Head and Shoulders, because again, my scalp is dry. But I saw this and the watermelon decor and just the tropicalness of it, I was like, I need you in my life. Then I picked up two makeup products. Not really makeup products. This is the Micro Fining Brow Tattoo. As you can see, it has those teeth that normally I like to do the hairs. So I'm trying to thin out the brows. You know, they're thinning out. But I'm finding that I gotta cut a lot more of my brow to get it to stay thin, because the hairs in the front here are long. Everything else is pretty much nothing. It's colored in. And I don't know if I want to do that, because I'm trying to do the thin feathered. And if I cut, I have nothing to really feather. So that's the battle I'm having. So I'm going to try to, you know, feather them up. And instead of going in with the pencil, going in with this. This is in the color Dark Bay, which looks like a dark brown to me. Let me see. So it's like a dark brown, and then I'd be able to just go in. It's very light. It's not like a dark brown, but I'll be able to go in with this and, you know, try to make them look feathered without shading so much, if that makes sense. Wow, this ain't coming out. So I got this, and I'm gonna give it a try. Some people were talking about this on Lemonade, and I was like, because they've got the full brows, and then they just fill in a couple of gaps. So I'll let you know how that goes. And then I picked up this just black liner. I love my L'Oreal Infallible. Love, love, love it. It's not always easy to find. So I saw this one, and sometimes I just want to do a, let's see. Sometimes I want to do a thin line on the lash line and then create the wing. So this looks like that, and I can do a very thin line and then just add a wing instead of pulling the wing all the way, which makes it kind of thicker. If I can just do something really thin and just bring out a wing, I think I want to do that, because I'm noticing that with my eyes being hooded, a lot of the times they're looking a little funny. Like I need to be like this, but then you just look conceited. So yeah, so that is all I picked up. I didn't really see the stuff that they're showing. They've got a lot of like moisturizing lotion, glow drops, dew drops, things like that. I didn't see, but I saw these and I'm excited to try this. I'll let you know about this. I'm a little iffy because I feel like this is gonna, you know, remove any moisture that I have. So yeah. The other thing was that what the girl that was showing it was saying how she cleanses, because she notices that when she cleans under her arms, she could still feel the deodorant, and her body wash isn't getting rid of deodorant, and that buildup just eventually stinks or can give you boils. So I was like, so I'm gonna try it. I'll let you know. But I like this scent, strawberry. So yeah, that is everything I picked up, and I think I'm going to try, now that it gets hotter, adding the oil that I picked up from TJ Maxx. This is that shimmer body oil. It's not the one that Liz was showing, but I feel like if I add an oil and then spray my perfume or spray like a mist like that, it'll be like a nice tropical scent. So yeah, I want to start using the oils, you know, even though right now I'm wearing long sleeve. I have a haul coming up from Shein. It is like little tops, just flowy tops that I want for summer. Very flowy, very tropical, very soft. I didn't really see anything in sets that I liked, that I wanted, so I don't have anything like that. I do have a new shower curtain coming in from TEMU, and it's very beachy, that I'm so excited for, because I'm already over the shower curtain I have, which is the, looks like Times Square, I had picked up earlier in the year. So yeah, that is everything. I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking, and let's go, because I gotta go. We'll chit chat in the car. All right, we are in the car. So I don't know if you could see over here my plant. You remember I bought those beautiful those beautiful hanging baskets. I had gotten that one, a yellow one, a pink one, and I don't know if you could see, but there's nothing there. There's nothing over here. Only that one is still there. So the other day, my husband, Jack, walk and talk. So the other day, my allergies is just, con Dios y la Virgen. The other day, my husband changed some part under the car, right? So he was like, I gotta test drive it. So I said, let's go so we could pick up some food. So we went, we came back. I'm gonna cut into it because there was a deer. He just looked at us like, oh snap, what's up, what are you doing? And we were like, look. So I said to my husband, look, he's eating my plant. So the deer has been eating my flowers. And I kind of felt like it's hanging low, you know. It's like at face level with him. He's just gonna be like, but I hadn't seen a deer in a minute. The rabbits, they're not gonna jump up and try to, you know. So I said to my husband, look at this guy. So I was like, hey, and he was just like eating my plant. So I was like, what the hell? So I was telling one of the girls at work, and she was like, they sell the hanging sticks even higher. I don't want the hanging thing hanging up in the sky like it's floating, like. So this is why you can't have nothing nice. I don't want fencing. I don't want no chicken wire. I don't want none of that. I find that so ugly. So grass and trees is all I'm gonna end up with, because I'm not gonna keep buying them. You know, for that I buy deer food, which I don't know what that would be. But so I was like, so the other day we passed by like a nursery, and they had them, and they were big and full, but they were $25. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy another one and have the deers eat it. I'm not doing it. So my husband was like, what? And we're gonna be going to where are we going? Ohio? I don't know. We're going to some car race that my husband wants to go to, and it's gonna be our anniversary. So I really just wanted like a nice dinner and that's it. But he wants to go to this race show. My son was like, I don't want to go. So it's just gonna be me and him for the weekend, which should be nice. Maybe we'll see a Ross along the way. Maybe we'll see like, I don't know, Hobby Lobby, all these other stores y'all be talking about. But yeah, so then we bought the stuff for the pool, and it has been raining non-stop. The pool it's like a cloudy, I don't know. And my husband was like, we should have just left it closed because we're gonna be gone, and then in the 2 weeks we're gonna be going away, and by the time we come back it's gonna be green. And I'm like, my husband hates that pool. He really does. He says it's way too much maintenance, and it's the way that it is, you know. It's because it's got that little piece that you can sit. It's hard to cover, so it's hard to keep it from getting bad. Like if we could close it and not have to worry about, you know, the tarp ripping or leaves getting in it and having to start over, it'd be so much simpler. But I don't want to take that piece off and be climbing up and down the stairs wet, and God forbid I slip and break a leg, you know. But I said to him the other day, listen, why don't you just take it apart, sell it, get rid of it, and call it a day? He was like, you know, you say that because you're not the one doing it. Listen. But so I don't know. Like today, as you can see, it's already drizzling. It's gonna rain. Tomorrow's gonna rain. Tomorrow I'm off for Juneteenth, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna have breakfast, I'm gonna go to the mall, I'm gonna go walk around in peace and silence or whatever. No, it's gonna rain. So my husband was like, you're off? Because he's not off. So he's gonna take the day off so we can do a couple of things. But again, it's gonna rain. Like, I don't want to go do a couple of things. I don't want to have to go out of my house because it has been so bad. And last night it was cold. I had to put my plants inside because I'm not really sure if they could take that cold, and it was windy, and I'm like, bro, we in June, why hasn't it hit 80 and stayed like that? Not tomorrow, next week they're saying it's gonna be 80s, 90s, but I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Like this morning I had on a pink floral top, short sleeve with some white slacks, and I was just like, Jack, it is cold, so I changed. But I'm just like, and this kind of weather, the rain and all that, I don't want to do nothing. I have to go food shopping. I'm not going. I'm just going to order it and have them deliver. But you spend more money like that, you know? But I don't know. I don't know about you guys where you live, but over here it's been nonstop. And let me tell you, I don't want to hear that we need the rain, we need the water, because all this rain and all this water, this should be enough. It should be enough. So that is my rant for this morning. I was watching Nezzy, and you know, I get up at 5:30, but today I got up at 5. My husband wasn't up yet. I don't know, I couldn't sleep. I think it's because like at 2 or 3 in the morning I ended up getting a cramp in my leg, and I was like, you know, I couldn't stretch out the leg, you know. So I got up early and I started watching Nezzy. I was making my coffee or whatever. She was at the Grove. What is this? Is this closed? I'm gonna go right through it. I'm not going around. I'm going right through it. Move the cones. She was at the Grove. It was freestyle night, right? And I was in the room, and every time a new song would come on, I was like, ah! And then I started picturing myself, and I was laughing so hard. I felt like a meme. A meme? A mime? A meme, you know, when they're like, and they laugh. But every song that came on, I was like, ah, you know. So then my husband, he gets up for work and he's like, what's the matter with you? What are you laughing at? I was in my own concert, but it was funny. That did my morning. So yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I don't really have anything going on because it's raining. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do nothing, but I wanted to show you the stuff that I did pick up from Dollar Tree. If you guys know of any other dupes or any like things that people are like, you need this, let me know. Mine is starting to look a little better. Like my Dollar Tree is starting to look a little bit better. So I didn't film inside because, you know, the kids are out and they're in Dollar Tree buying candies, buying stuff because they're going to the movies and whatnot. And there was these kids just like, I don't know what the hell they were doing, but they were so loud. And I must be getting old because I'm already over the noise of these kids. So yeah, so let me know what you think about my small haul. Let me know if you've heard about that double wash, like bar soap and body wash, or is that like news to you? Because I feel like that's very drying of the skin, especially bar soap. But if it works, then I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. My eyes have been itching and I don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you made it this far, please consider hitting that subscribe button, joining the fam. Everybody else, I will see you in the next one. Bye.